What's poppin', internet? Time to get down to business. If you're watching this on TikTok, switch to the YouTube now, because you're not going to get the good stuff, because I'm not sharing this on YouTube, or TikTok. Sorry, just is what it is. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, switch. Alright, you're back? Still here? Alright, let's get into it. Guys, harm reduction. Big deal, man. Big deal. We got these fentanyl test strip kits. I'm going to show you how to use them right now. So, we got 99 of these things because I'm wasting one showing y'all how to use them. Here goes. You get one of these little buggers. Contact me anytime, night or day. I will get it to you. 100% anonymously. Nobody's going to know. I tell nobody. I know nothing. I see nothing. We'll hook you up. Take a bottle, drink like this. You fill the cap with water. Just like that. You put it aside. Now, you take your substance, in this case, magic baking powder. If you also would like, I will give you a little spoon. We do not have as many of these spoons as we do everything else. So it is what it is. Try to get approximately, a fingernail's worth. A nice good fingernail scoop, Not a whole ton, but I would say at least a point. At least a point. And you're going to mix it in with there. It recommends doing 5 of these little spoonfuls. So if you want this, let me know. I'll hook you up. So you're mixing. Mix it as good as you possibly can. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Just stir. Mix her up. Nice and beautiful. All right, so she's all mixed up. She's all good to go. Side note, if you're using anything such as MDMA or ecstasy, you can crush up your entire pill and do this. It'll produce the most safest results, and you just drink the thing when you're done. There's no wastage. You're still getting it into your system. Trust me on this. I know. Anyhow, as I'm saying this, you get your lovely little test strip out. You're going to hold it by the blue end. Can you see that color? It's blue on one end, and then it has these cool little bumps on the other end. I'll drop a picture from the booklet. Anyway, you're going to hold it by the blue end. You're going to take these little bumps, and you're going to dip them into your bottle cap. And you're going to give it a second. Kind of like you would with a COVID test or anything like that. And you do not want to overfill past those little dots, right? Cool thing about this, really doesn't take that long. Few seconds, give or take, and you get your results. Now, while we're waiting for that to develop, let's face it, this is not going to be for the hardcore addicts. Those guys who are out there looking to get high off of Fetty, they're not going to throw their Fetty away. They're not going to waste some of it testing. But for that college kid or Western student who might want to test out his other stuff, it might be a little bit different. I know I would definitely want to test out my stuff. That being said, maybe not. But anyway, that's how quick it is. 2 red lines means a negative. We're clean. We're good to go. I'm not drinking this because it's baking powder and that's just gross. But we take our bottle cap, bottoms up, off you go. Have a good night. Enjoy the concert. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. If you're using LSD at any point, or somebody around you is, you can take a small little corner off your blotter, drop it in there, wait 10 minutes, do the same test, off you go. All that fun stuff. It's really not that hard to deal with, to keep somebody safe. Honestly, you really you really got to think about the culture around these things, okay? Drugs aren't going anywhere. They're not going away. We've been using drugs for as long as most of history has been written about. We've also been having unmarried sex and crazy music that piss our parents off. I mean, realistically, sex, drugs, rock and roll is not going to go anywhere. What we need to do is focus on mitigating the damage that unhealthy or unsafe behaviors can cause. That's the joy of being an enlightened society. We are capable of doing things like making sure that medicinal substances like fentanyl and other opioids that end up becoming a black market's wet dream can be at least safely handled. That's why we have Narcan. That's why we have condoms. That's why we have seat belts. That's why we do these things, because dangerous products exist all across the spectrum, and we can't just stand there and say, oh, let's stomp on the necks of everybody using these dangerous products. No. Some people use them once or twice. Some people use them regularly. A lot of people can use them safely if they're taught how and they're encouraged how. We ask a doctor to prescribe our medication. Unfortunately, that got wildly out of hand with things like fentanyl and stuff. Now people are mixing it in with other things to make the high better. If you don't know what's in there and you didn't want it there, that could really fuck you up. I want to help make sure that doesn't happen. Contact me anytime, day or night. Shoot me a message. Nobody will ever know. We'll get you these strips. We'll keep you safe. We'll keep your friends safe. We'll keep each other safe. That's the Gaz the Tramp promise. On that note, stay healthy, stay happy, stay harm-free. Love you to pieces. Let me know what else you want to hear me rant and ramble on about. Other than that, cheers. Have a great week, guys. Gaz out.